girl Tayo, back and better with another video, and today we will be cooking a shrimp pasta. Someone challenged me to making pasta without cheese, so this is my best take on it. I want to apologize for the angles right now because I recorded this all by myself without my little sister. Shout out to Tolu. So here are the ingredients that you'll need. You'll need fresh basil, or you can use the dried one, chicken broth, some lemon juice, some Parmesan cheese, which is completely optional, some shrimp, some oil, some spaghetti. I was gonna say pasta, but Dom is gonna roast me, so spaghetti, onions, peppers, and 3 garlic cloves. Next, you want to put on your stove to about a medium heat and get your oil ready. I think I use 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil, vegetable oil, olive oil, whatever type of oil you want to use. I think I use vegetable oil for this. And we cook in this house, that's why the pan is, scraped up or whatever. So we're gonna start with the garlic cloves. I cut up about 3 and just mince them a little. The reason why you put the heat on medium to low is so that they don't brown quickly. But just start with that because, when the garlic gets in the oil, it does something, it does something. So start with that. I'm stirring really, really slowly here, but we're gonna speed it up in the next clip. Next, you want to add your onions, then your peppers to follow. So let it cook up for about 2 to 3 minutes, but wait a minute, because we're not done yet. We're gonna, spice it up and add some seasonings. I'm gonna season it with curry and adobo. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Make sure you stir it up so the seasoning is evenly distributed, and stir it and cook it for another 3 minutes. We're gonna separate it out because we're gonna use it a little bit later. Get your pan of oil, and I didn't even bother washing it just so the seasonings are still there. Now we're gonna put up the heat a little bit higher and grab some more seasonings. You guys already know how I feel about nor, thyme, your roasted garlic herb seasoning, and some cayenne pepper. And this is for the shrimp. When it comes to seasonings, you guys know I really don't have measurements. I just do it until my ancestors tell me to stop. And boy, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Wow, wifey, just kidding. Next, we're gonna grab our can of chicken broth, and in the same pan, you don't need to wash it because when you want those extra seasonings, you're gonna pour 2 cups of water, just 2 cups of water. Then you're gonna add your chicken broth. I used about half of the can to start it off, and you're just gonna keep adding more as you go for flavor. Do not pour everything right away. Mind you, when I was cooking this, I was looking a little rough, but I wanted you guys to see the behind the scenes. So grab your spaghetti, and we're gonna break it up. Honestly, I need to work out. Look at me struggling. Look at me struggling to open that pack of spaghetti. Wow, I'm so ashamed of myself. Anyways, I broke mine into halves, and I used about 3/4 of the pack because I was making it for myself and someone else. So just break it in half like that. Look at me struggling again, just said. Break it in half and pour it in. Pour it up, pour it up. And for cooking the spaghetti, put the heat of the stove on high. So this is what it looks like. Honestly, just add like a half cup more water to that. So I went ahead and I grabbed my roasted garlic and herb seasoning, and you just want to sprinkle a little something in there, just to give it a little flavor. And that's what it looks like with the seasoning cooking. Next, you want to grab your fresh basil. So this next clip reminds me of, you know Nigerians can relate to this. You know when you have to like pick ewedu, like when you have to pick ewedu and like separate it out. Maybe it's not ewedu, but when I went to Nigeria in 2014, they did something similar like this, and I swear it was to ewedu, and I literally had nostalgia. So this is what it looks like chopped up. Throughout the process of the spaghetti cooking, you just want to make sure that you're stirring it and you're adding water and chicken broth little by little. So remember that juicy, sexy shrimp from earlier? I'm sorry I'm like this. But anyways, take the shrimp and the peppers, the onions, the garlics, basically everything that was on that plate that you separated before, and just add it in. And you're gonna mix it in real good. Now, we don't waste any seasonings here, so I took water and I poured it over the plate just to get the rest of the remaining seasonings. Once again, we're back and better with the garlic and herb seasoning. I put it all over the pasta. If you don't have this, you can use like an all-purpose seasoning and then just add extra garlic in the beginning. And we're gonna add the fresh basil to the mix. Next, you want to add your lemon juice. I put like 2 to 3 drops on here. Once again, the camera angles are wonky because I recorded this by myself, sorry. And just stir everything in and make it nice and juicy. And that's it. Period. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you want me to cook next. Also, I threw some, some Parmesan cheese on it, so yeah, do that.